It's located in the fastest growing county in the Northeast, a community known for its natural beauty, profound history, and a great place to raise a family. If you're looking for a safe environment to raise a family or to retire in, Cape Vincent is the place for you.
Cape Vincent is where Lake Ontario flows into the beautiful St. Lawrence River in the Thousand Islands, right on the Canadian border. If you enjoy nature, history, fishing, then Cape Vincent is the place for you.
Cape Vincent, a great, small, close-knit community.
I have lived here in Cape Vincent 78 years, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
This is the best of small town living right here.
We like Cape Vincent because of the small town atmosphere.
After I moved away, I wanted to always come back to this area.
Great place to raise a family if you decide to have your business here.
Everybody looks out for everybody.
And I would suggest that if anyone is looking for a wonderful place to live, this is the place to be.
Even though Cape Vincent wasn't incorporated until 1853, its historical roots go way back to 1615, when French explorer Samuel de Champlain first entered the region. Over time, the village would see more French settlers who purchased large tracts of land from the U.S. government.
Well, of course, it all started because the French were given all this free property because they'd helped us during the Revolutionary War. And that's how all the farmers ended up in the little hamlet of Rozier. They were all given so many, 50 acres of land, I believe, so many cows and chickens. And many of the stone houses, if you see them out there, were all, if you go back to Rozier, France, you will see that same style house there.
One of the largest landowners here was French businessman James Leray Chaumont, an American sympathizer and a key consultant to Benjamin Franklin during our nation's revolution. Joseph Bonaparte, brother to Napoleon Bonaparte, called Cape Vincent home in the early 1800s and once rallied to have his exiled brother brought to the Cape to live out his final years. Even though the little general never made it here, many of his exiled followers did, where they made Cape Vincent their home for life. Of course, French culture was alive and well on the other side of the St. Lawrence River in French-ruled Canada, creating two French communities on two separate nations. Today's nearby city of Kingston, Ontario, is still very rich in French and early English history and has one of the best preserved 17th century European-style downtowns in all of North America. The seasonal ferry to Kingston is the only one of its kind in the Thousand Islands. This continuous Canadian connection provides many business opportunities for small businesses and entrepreneurs.
It operates during the summer months, which allows us to take advantage of all the people traveling across the border. We have people coming in both directions. A lot of Americans choose that as an alternate form of transportation and entering the country.
We have free docking at our village dock, as well as at the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation dock, within walking distance of all of our fine shops and restaurants.
I get a lot of Canadians that come over here and just visit for the day. Or are passing through and stop in and check out all of our local shops and restaurants.
Today, 200 years after the first French settled here, Cape Vincent remains true to its heritage, which they prove every July with their annual French Festival, one of the region's largest outdoor public attractions.
Every year, the second Saturday of July, we celebrate the French Festival here in Cape Vincent. We celebrate every year with a big parade, fireworks celebration. Both crafters and vendors visit the area.
We've been coming here since 1981. We love coming to the French Festival. A lot of people from Central New York come here. There's lots to see, lots to do.
The French Festival annually brings in approximately 10 to 12,000 customers to our community for the weekend, which is fantastic for business.
The festival is also a good opportunity for people to visit the lighthouse at Tibbetts Point, which is one of Lake Ontario's oldest and most picturesque lighthouses. The Tibbetts Point Lighthouse is primarily a year-round tourist attraction and is operated by the U.S. Coast Guard. A village that preserves its culture and history is typically made up of dedicated people like James Mason, a Vietnam veteran, and president of the local American Legion in Cape Vincent.
If someone would want to move to Cape Vincent, you're going to be able to tell everybody is caring about their neighbors. If someone in this area gets sick, then the next thing you know, there's a benefit for them to pay for therapy or whatever it may be. And they're there to help.
Cape Vincent has a proud fraternal community. This small town honors its veterans and fallen heroes.
Cape Vincent has a very strong military heritage, very active American Legion organization, and the other organizations, Knights of Columbus, and then of course you have the Lions Club. We all work together to make it a better community to support and serve our youth. We're responsible for a lot of the funding that went into Recreation Park, the hockey rink, the tennis courts.
Providing a good environment for the local youth is important to the local civic organizations in Cape Vincent. That's why they take great pride in their recreational park they helped to create. The modern park is adjacent to the elementary school, which is situated right in the town and a short walk for many of the students. We talked to Principal Lars Hauk about his school.
The average class size here at Cape Vincent Elementary School is going to be between 17 and 18 students per classroom. Our district spans from the Cape Vincent Tibbetts Point Lighthouse all the way up to the Thousand Islands International Bridge. The Cape Vincent campus is 7 miles from our middle school, high school campus, which is located in Sand Bay. This is a neighborhood school. It's within the village. Many of our students walk. We also have a great connection with the community, whether it is the Halloween parade, to piano recital competitions, to the art gallery, going to the Chamber of Commerce, going out to Tibbetts Point. There's a variety of information that you can find off of our website about our building, about the middle school campus, or even the Gardino building at the Clayton end of our district. All kinds of resources that they can tap into through the school website.
It isn't hard to see how many art and cultural opportunities there are throughout the year in Cape Vincent. Among them is the annual Chopin Piano Competition. This two-day event attracts the area's best young musicians at the local Maple Grove on West Broadway, Cape Vincent. This river town has many New England-style shops, a brand new medical clinic, and a resurrected brick hotel originally built in 1888. For decades, the three-story brick Roxy Hotel was the town's main attraction. Yet the building fell into disrepair and was officially closed in 2010. Yet because it was qualified as an historical landmark, a developer worked with the town to obtain grant money to rebuild the Roxy Hotel. In just 6 short months, the new Roxy Hotel is finished and is the talk of the town. It has its own bar, restaurant, and entirely new hotel rooms on its 2nd and 3rd floor. The new Roxy demonstrates how well town leaders and business people can work together to save an old hotel from the wrecking ball. Because the Cape is across the way from Canada, it offered a great opportunity for a Kingston-based company to locate their U.S. business operations right here. Soon, the operation from Meadowcraft Marine Company of Kingston will be complete, and the construction of high-tech emergency boats will be built right on the Cape Vincent shoreline. The Meadowcraft expansion demonstrates how proximity to Canada provides economic opportunities for New York State communities like Cape Vincent. Things are happening in our community. That's why so many people choose to live here. This is a safe community, filled with history and natural beauty. It's a great place for a family business, like the Shavisi family, who owns Aubrey's Market and Restaurant.
If anyone were to ever ask me why I would open a business here in Cape Vincent, I think it would have something to do with the fact that it's such a close-knit community. It's very safe, a lot of community support for all of the local businesses. It's a great place to raise a family. Cape Vincent is just a really great place to call home.
Cape Vincent is a wonderful place to raise children, like the Connertons, who are always a short walk away from their local school, the recreation park, and of course, the magnificent St. Lawrence River.
It is a nice place for young people. We have a family down here with 5 kids, wonderful kids. I love to see them outdoors, having a good time. And I think it keeps the family together a little bit more. When you're in a smaller place without all the outside influences, good place to be.
The Cape is also a great place to retire because it's an affordable community and close to medical facilities in town and in nearby Watertown.
Whether you're looking to retire, raise a family, or start your own business, Cape Vincent is the place for you.
Come to Cape Vincent and find out why many people believe this is truly a great place to live. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the Cape real soon.